Hi, good day and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ibrahim T. Unsi, the Stream 1. In this video, we're going to talk about the anthropology. Anthropology is the scientific study of humanity concerned with human behavior, human biology, cultures, societies, and linguistics. In both the present and past, including past human species. Social anthropology studies pattern of behavior, while cultural anthropology studies cultural meaning, including norms and values. A portmanteau, sociocultural anthropology is commonly used today. Linguistic anthropology studies how language influences social life. Biological or physical anthropology studies the biological development of human. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is Jihad M. Salazar, base Cream 1. So, I will discuss anthropology. So, number 1, anthropology and its subdisciplines. The academic of anthropology or four fields. Anthropology studies human space in its immediate ancestors, includes main subdisciplines or subfields: social, cultural, archaeological, and biological and linguistic anthropology. Each subdiscipline studies adaptation, the process which organisms cope with. Environmental anthropology is a systematic exploration of human biological and cultural diversity. So, there are four subfields or subdisciplines in anthropology. So, we have cultural anthropology, and second, archaeological and physical biological anthropology, and linguistic anthropology. Social or cultural, the study of all aspects of human cultural and social behavior. Linguistics, the study of human language. Archaeology, the study of the ways of the past life via material culture artifacts. Biological, the study of human biology and behavior within an evolutionary framework. So, and last, for example, biological anthropologists often look at the biology of human remains, including past diets and the prevalence of ancient disease. Fossils, bones, and other remains provide enormous clues regarding the lives of ancient peoples and how they interacted with their environments. So, yun lang, and thank you. Good night.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and my name is Amir Sain Beto, BS Cream 1. So, my topic is cultural anthropology. So, number 1 is cultural anthropology. Cultural anthropology is the study of human society and culture which describes, analyze, interpret,
Okay, good morning everyone. So I am Jacqueline Patricia Pantingan and this is my video report for today. My topic is all about ethnography and ethnology. The ethnography is studied through direct observations of users in their natural environment rather than a lab. The objective of this type of research is to gain insights into how users interact with things in their natural environment. The ethnography is the scientific description of the customs of individual peoples and cultures. And the classic example of ethnographic research would be an anthropologist traveling to an island living within the society on said island for years and researching its people and culture through a process of sustained observation and participation. The number 2 is the ethnology. The study of the characteristics of various peoples and the differences and relationships between them. What is the purpose of ethnology? Ethnology started in the 18th century as a systematic attempt to acquire and compare information on those non-European populations who did not possess written records of their history and cultural heritage. The example of ethnology is the subject coverage of ethnology includes that of social anthropology and sociology, but it is much broader. For instance, ethnology also includes technology and crafts, plastic and graphic arts, music, dancing, oral literature, dream analysis, religion, worldview, ethics, and the last one is the ethnomedicine. And that's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. I am Fatima A. Maulana, an irregular student of DSSW1B and of course one of the member of Group 4. And on this video, we will tackle or we will know more about the another sub-branch of the archaeological anthropology. So when we say archaeological anthropology, it describes and interprets the human behavior and their cultural patterns through the materials remain. So in other words, like I said before, archaeological anthropology is another sub-branch of the anthropology that deals with the study of humans, behavior, and their culturals through the materials remains. So what are those materials remains? So those materials remains is such as plants, animals, and the unsighted garbage that provide stories about the utilization and the action. And I will give an example of those materials remains. I will give the image of those materials remains so that you can all relate on what I am saying or what I am talking about.
And these are the images of those materials remains.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And good day classmates and good day ma'am. My name is Jihabudin Rimbi, BS Criminology 1. So our topics today is about culture, linguistic anthropology. So linguistic anthropology studies language and its social and cultural context across space and over time. So linguistic anthropology is a study of language and culture. So it means they are study what difference of every people, especially to our language and culture. We know even we Filipino have a different language and cultures. For example, Kristiyano and Muslim each have a different language and culture or religions. Pero kahit ang mga Muslim naman ay mayroon pagkakaibang language like Maguindanao, Maranao, and Iranon, but they are the same religions. So ang pagkakaintindi ko po dito is ito yung ang linguistic anthropology ang pinag-aaralan nila is yung language ng mga tao o ang kultura ng mga tao. So that is my report. Thank you.
Okay, proceed about of culture. Culture defined. Culture is shared, symbolic, natural, learned, integrated, encompassing, and adaptive. Soldiers 1999 elaborate that the human body is not essential for an anthropological study, but the paradigm of embodiment can be explored in the understanding culture and the self. The body is not an object to be studied in relation to culture, but is to be considered as the subject of culture, or in other words, as the existential ground of culture. On the other hand, Guilds 1973 describe culture as a system of inherited conceptions expressed in symbolic forms by means of which men communicate, perpetuate, and develop her knowledge about and attitudes toward life. The interpretation of the symbols in each culture is essential, which given meaning tones action. Each culture has its own symbols and has its own meaning. One must need to comprehend those meanings, keeping in mind the end goal to understand the culture. One must disconnect the component of culture, discover the relationship among those components, and portray the entire framework in some broad way. And thank you.